What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. One of my sponsors, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down the description. You also know I'm a Weeble preferred of it. It's their best promotion in the pinned comment. Free fractional shares, up to 5% back on your uninvested funds. All you need to do, click the link, go open an account. It's simple, easy to do. You got a holiday coming up. No better way to take advantage of it than some free money. I want to thank Rate Sports, all the really modders we have in our community. I wanted to take a long breakdown on two clips here from NFL 2K14, talk about what 2K football could have been, should be, where EA Sports has totally lost control of simulation football. I want to start, though, by just letting you watch and listen to this incredible gameplay from years ago.
This drive at the 45-yard line. Jackson really rifles this pass, and the reception's made at the 39. Dodges a tackle, 5, and touchdown!
Touchdown, Ravens!
Beckham shows a lot of style on this play, especially after he made the catch. A nice move there. Totally caught the defense with their shorts.
Okay, so many things to talk about here. First of all, I want to talk about this nice delayed blitz. I want to talk about that lineman going over. This interaction right here, where the animation breaks apart but comes back together to set this up. Where, watch this block here. Absolutely seamless. Now you've got stick seals. Player coming down, setting another key block. You've got to worry right now only about this defender in the open field. You're running up. I want you to take a look at how this pursuit angle works. You've got a defender running to where the ball carrier is going to be. Could clean up that animation, but this defender does it as well. And then this is what creates actual football. This is X's and O's. You've got blocks being set, you've got delayed blitzes, you've got linemen that are going out to block. That's what makes this matter, okay? That's what makes your cutscenes matter. That's what makes when you do cutaways, you have a feeling and a connection to the game. You have immersion, right? Because you feel like you've done something that warrants a celebration, be it the fans, be it the players. This replay, again, just kind of emphasizes all that. How long did it take Madden to get refs back on the field? Yet here they are together in this game. Not only that, they did some innovation with this game. We're going to talk here about first-person football. I wasn't a big fan of it. You'll probably see why watching it, but again, going to let you watch, going to let you listen to this clip.
First down, Colts.
All right, so much to take in, but first thing I want to talk about is this linebacker right here, number 7. We're going to watch him most of the play as we can, but why it's so important to see line pressure and breakdowns in blocking. When you see these gaps, that's what brings that pressure to step up in the pocket. You don't realize it at first, but as we turn over, guess who's over there? It's number 7. He's followed the quarterback as he scrambled. He's pressuring the quarterback. Now, this is kind of broken up the way this looks. That's why I was never a big fan of it. It's very difficult to understand, but when you watch what happens here, you drop back. The pressure from the break in that block is right here. So this is what causes the quarterback to step up. This image here, this whole animation really could have been cleaned up, but take a look at number 7 back here. This is that linebacker that's going to pressure and run all the way over. Think to Madden. How many times do you have a linebacker clearing that far over, a defensive lineman as well, clearing that far over to pressure a quarterback on the run that forces this throw? And right here, you don't have dual animations, right? This receiver's not going for it. This defensive back here, he's not going and trying to get both an interception and a tackle. Moving forward, all pro football, double team blocking. It's critical. Watch what happens here. Okay, you've got this lineman right here, no assignment, so he's going to break off, come over, double team block, okay? So now you've got this set. 2 players. Stronger than 1 player. We all know this, right? So now we're talking about weight, momentum. It has to matter in a football game. So what happens? Go forward, break the animation again, set back up. Take a look at the line of scrimmage here, right? This little blue line. Watch these 2 players once they've re-engaged. Drive, push, momentum, weight. player goes backwards. This is what you want to see in a football game. X's and O's. Moving forward, just the fundamentals. Keep the player you're defending in front of you. They can try rips, they can try swims, they can try spins, anything. It doesn't matter. You have to keep them in front of you. Fundamental technique inside the shoulder pads. Not always present, but in this game, it looks really, really good. This is 3 years of gameplay improvement from what you just saw. And look at what they were able to accomplish. You don't see changes like this in Madden. This right here is a absolutely stunning animation motion capture. You can tell that there's football here. I mean, that's what you want to see. I want to close this out a couple different ways. Number one, this community as a whole, the Madden community, is really, really hurting. We're hurting for creators. We're hurting for views. Because Madden is such a bad game. EA, in my opinion, doesn't support its creators well enough. Instead, they try to create supporters. They try to do that by feeding channels content, feeding channels game keys, and what it's done is it's turned away a lot of people. Now, you also don't have the ability to go back in the way I just did and break down X's and O's. Show actual football. When I see people going through Madden, I see people going through animations. I see people having to create a gimmick, if you will, of look what I made this player into. Look what I made this player become. To me, that's not what any of this should be about. And don't get me wrong. I love that people can make content and generate income and captivate an audience and bring the love of football games to someone in different ways. But those aren't the conversations we should be having. We should be going back and saying, look at how fundamental this game is. Look at how great this game replicates great players. There's tons of great players in the NFL right now that aren't getting any respect in Madden because the game is just so broken. It's so stale. It's so repetitive. And the only thing EA keeps feeding is Madden Ultimate Team. And if they went and they put these animations or took time and care into the gameplay, it would make Madden Ultimate Team better. A rising tide literally will lift all boats. If you can get gameplay better, it's going to go across the board to better the game. Why they don't do that, I really don't understand. They have all the tools, all the resources. It literally comes down to incompetence, lazy, or dependency on knowing you have the NFL Shield and it's going to sell your game no matter what because you have teams and players within the game. But we've seen those players' licenses moving out into other games, and I'm hopeful sooner or later we're going to have another game enter the marketplace like Wildcard Football that isn't going to take game share away from simulation football, but rather take gamer share away by providing a fun and enjoyable experience that is true to what it should be. The expectation of an arcade football game is an arcade football game because EA Sports and Madden is not living up to the expectation of a simulation football game. And finally, for many of us, there are voices that define a generation of sports. There are people that paint images for us of great moments in sports. And unfortunately, yesterday, I lost one of those voices in Ken Squire. There's a lot of people I look back on that I think influenced my desire to want to commentate, want to talk about sports, saw that you could make a living in talking about sports and having a role in sports, and Ken Squire really was one of those people. So when he passes, all of those memories, come back to me in a positive way, but I also wanted to take a few minutes to pay homage to someone that gave me the ability to make so many memories as a child with sports. Thankfully, I was able to meet Ken Squire and thank him in person, so I do have a little bit of reverence for that. Not always do we have those opportunities, but I did want to take a couple minutes at the back end of this video and thank someone that, in all sincerity, had not they done their job well beyond the best of their abilities, been the consummate professional, and worked as diligently as they could to be the best commentator they are, then I can honestly say to you, I probably would have never had the drive, the motivation, the dedication, and desire to be the best commentator I can be, even in something as insignificant as video game football to some. Love to know your thoughts on this. I appreciate you watching this video. Would really appreciate the like button, the subscribe button, a comment or two, try to get these videos back into the algorithm and show people what real football looks like, because we all know Madden and EA Sports is not presenting that to us right now, and as long as they'll continue to not do that, there is no way that I cannot be back in the week with more commentary.